My name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a tarot card reading to celebrate the astrological new year. I hope that you're well and that you are looking forward to an exciting 12 months ahead. This is for Gemini, anyone who has that as their sun, moon or rising sign, or anywhere in their chart, to be honest. This is going to be a reading for the next 12 months. I only take cards that jump out at me. I don't read reversals. And we are going to draw 12 cards and see as to what the year holds for you. So I'm guessing that is probably enough. So we shall see as to what we get. So we have January. Sorry, we have March. No, we don't. We have, I'll get it right in a minute. April is the next month. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and March. So let's see what we have in store for Geminis for the next 12 months. So April, we have the King of Discs. So the King of Discs is also known as the King of Pentacles, and it shows that you are going to have a really stable and prosperous April. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's happy. He has reached the top of his game. He is confident in himself and his own abilities, and he is kind of always one step ahead of the game. He's an enterprising person and reliable. It might be that somebody is coming into your life who is like that in April, or that will play a big part in your life who is like that in April. Or it might just be you, that you are very happy with the situation that you have with regards to wealth, or that can also be, you know, emotional wealth as much as material wealth. For May, we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is typically about the end of a tough period for you. It might be because things have gone well for you financially and health-wise as well in April, that you might feel as though you are able to turn your back on some of the things which have perhaps been giving you emotional stress in the past. But although it does look like it's a pretty grim card with her being stabbed in the back, she's very much alive, and she has had her backstabbings happen to her, and now it's time for a new beginning. June, which is your birth month generally for most Geminis, is the Queen of Discs, or the Queen of Pentacles. And again, this is about finances or wealth, or also health. And queens typically are the, no, I apologise, it's not actually, it's the, I get confused with this this tarot set, and that's actually the Page of Pentacles. And the Page is the promise of something coming towards you. It's typically can be a message or a new opportunity, and this might be a new job that you're looking at, or a new business venture, or it might also be that you are looking to start a new health regime. July is 3 of Swords, and that is about tough times, but it is the realization that they have come to an end. You have an eye in the middle of this particular version of the 3 of Swords, and that shows that you are aware of the fact that you have had heartache in the past, and that it is something that you aren't going to go through again. So I think that July is a period of awareness for you. It might be that you're looking back and doing a bit of reminiscing, but it is that you have got to the heart of what has upset you previously and why, and you are looking to move on from that, because you are in a situation where you accept the feelings that you have, and you are very open-minded and aware of the upset that you have had. And perhaps that's a gratitude thing, that you're grateful that you've been through the things that you have, because it has really made you the person that you are. August, you have a lot of, it's all Swords and Pentacles so far. So August is the 4 of Discs, and the 4 of Discs is about not being so kind of miserly and tight with your money. It might also mean that you aren't doing as much exercise as you need, that you've perhaps become a bit sedentary, and you should be looking at the fact that you perhaps were doing more exercise than you were, and you've kind of, maybe it's the summer months that you've been too busy to sort of get out and do the things that you were doing previously. Maybe the gym isn't as appealing now that it's hopefully nice and sunny in August. It also shows that you're hiding your potential, and you're sort of keeping everything to yourself. And you should really go out and start to show people what you can do, what you have, what you are as a person. September, we have the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. Again, we've got more swords, and the Knight of Swords is a fast-moving sort of confidence about you. He's got big beliefs in himself. You see that he's got angel wings, so he's very self-assured, and I think that you might be feeling as though you're feeling positive and perhaps a little restless, that you want to be getting on with something. It might be linked to the situation last month where you were sort of being advised to get out more and focus on yourself. The Prince of Swords, I think you need to trust in yourself, and that the emotions that you have, maybe it goes back to these 3 of Swords emotions, that they are valid, and you have to trust yourself a little bit and trust others more as well, particularly if you have been in this sort of stabbed in the back kind of situation in the past. October, we have the 2 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups is a really lovely card, because it is showing that you have somebody else, or will have somebody else coming into your life who is very trustworthy and wants to learn more about you. You see you're offering each other your cups, which is, I want to learn about you, understand how you tick, how you work, the things you like and the things that you don't like. So this could be a business situation, it could be a new friend, It could be love as well, but certainly something really lovely in the emotional happiness and contentment stakes is coming towards you then. So November we have the Five of Cups. So this is now us going from sort of practicalities and ideas again into our emotions. And this is about you thinking that you're in a bad situation. Perhaps this didn't work out, but you are feeling as though you've missed out on something and you're feeling a bit sorry for yourself. You have these sort of crying eyes around you and you can't sort of get out of that funk that you're in. There are clouds behind you, but if you did actually open your eyes, not only would you see that it's actually quite a nice sky and the world's not as bad as you think it is, you've also got these two cups here. And I think perhaps this is just a hiccup as to the situation that you were in October, because this is the Two of Cups and these two cups are still here. I think that you should not be so hard on yourself, not judge the people or the situation that you might perhaps be judging, because, well, we'll be interested to see what the card is in December, because I think that this energy is still here. You're just not seeing it for some reason. You're almost going back to this sort of Three of Swords situation of feeling as though you're not getting everything that you deserve and that you're having a bit of a hard time of things. So, as I said, the Nine of Cups is about everything being really amazing in your emotional love life. Again, this can be friendships. It's cups are about emotions and happiness and links with people. So December, things move on. Whether you have opened your eyes and realised that this is actually a really lovely opportunity and to stop having this sort of feeling sorry for yourself situation, because December is going to be great. You are going to be mixing with amazing people. I don't think you're going to be at a festival unless you live in the southern hemisphere, because it's going to be cold if you're in the northern hemisphere where I am in December. You're not going to be having your small dress on and standing out in the sunshine. But it's a metaphor for saying that everything will be good. In January, well, it gets even better. January is the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate. That is the end of the journey where everything's just amazing. This couple, they've got two children. The children are playing happily. The sun's coming up. It's the rays of the sun at each a cup. 10 is the culmination of all of your hard work and all of your efforts. So they've got a fancy house. They've got everything that they want. The flowers are blooming. Yeah, January, according to this, is going to be absolutely amazing. February. February is the Lover's card, which is the card for Gemini. Perhaps your relationship that you have developed in January has deepened and that you are just infatuated with each other. It's a really beautiful card for February. It's kind of Valentine's Day as well. So it's about commitment. It could be, again, this could be friendship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a loving partner, but you are absolutely cementing a relationship with somebody. And, you know, it's great. The female is looking up at the sun and she is almost sort of thanking the universe for the situation that they're in. So I really want to know what's going to happen to you in February, because this is just really exciting. So in March, your last card, so this is March next year, is the Seven of Discs. And the Seven of Discs takes us back to this sort of financial situation. It seems as though, you know, you're in your beautiful, happy bubble with whoever this is that is making you feel like this, or whatever this situation is that's making you feel so happy. And now you're sort of looking at your financial situation, and the Seven of Discs is typically about your hard work paying off, and the decision as to whether you should carry on with the work that you're doing, and whether what you've always had as an ambition is still what you want. She's pregnant here, and she's debating as to whether the idea which is inside her, showing here as to her baby that she's sort of been nurturing all this time, as to whether it is actually worth all the hard work or not. And again, this is a metaphor. This isn't me saying that you're pregnant and you're trying to work out as to whether you actually want to have the baby or not. It's about hard work. It's about whether a job, whether it's too much work for you, whether you're working on a new idea, you're saving hard for a car. It's about whether the work that you're putting into something is worth it. I hope that's been useful. I would love to know as to whether this resonates. I know, you know, it's a card for every month. It will resonate for some, and I really hope it does, because this 9, 10, and lovers for the cards is a really beautiful reading. So I would love it if you'd like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will speak to you again soon, Gemini. Happy Astrological New Year. Bye.